Hi everyone, welcome back to Out of the Box Physical Therapy. I just wanted to catch y'all up to speed with how things are going for me as a travel physical therapist. I just finished my second week and just wanted to let you guys know some of the ups and downs of my experience so far. Some of the downs would be it was pretty stressful. I kind of had some of those feelings I had as a new grad where you just feel like, oh my gosh, you're trying to figure out how the clinic runs and what expectations are, and I've never done Epic documentation before, so I had to learn the documentation system and all of that, and it was a little stressful. Thankfully though, since I have 2 years of experience under my belt, at least I didn't have the nerves of learning how to do an evaluation or how to treat a patient. All that was like, oh yeah, I've been doing this. That felt fine. A lot of it was just the other stuff. So I just wanted to throw that out there for any of you new travel physical therapists, or those of you who are maybe just starting a new job. It's usually stressful the first week. Things are new. There's some anxiety, just trying to figure out how everything's going down. So don't stress, it gets better. The second week was much better. By then I was getting the swing of things with documentation, which made my life a lot better. I've been doing a lot of evaluations, which makes sense, of course, because you have to build your caseload. But it's also very taxing to be pouring so much time into all the documentation for a new evaluation and just meeting all these new people at once and trying to assure them that you have their best interest in mind. So that's always taxing, but it's good to be back. I was missing being around patients and treating them, so I'm excited to be back in the swing of things. The facility itself is really nice. It's pretty high tech. They even have these little computers that you can call a translator on. This is an area where there's a lot of people whose only language is Spanish, so I've already gotten to use those fancy translator gadgets a few times. And just the facility itself is kind of newer and just really nice and fancy. So that's been kind of cool. I work with 7 other physical therapists, and so far people are friendly and welcoming and what have you. The other thing I wanted to mention was just some little lessons I've already learned as a new traveling therapist, and I'm almost kind of embarrassed to even mention it because I felt like I did a lot of research on pay rates and what have you, and I thought I had a good expectation for what I wanted to accept as payment and what have you, but I realized that the minimum I had in mind was actually maybe more relevant to like the East Coast. I was kind of basing it off of conversations with a friend who was doing travel physical therapy on the East Coast, and it's different on the West Coast. You should be being paid more, especially in California. You should be expecting to be paid like $1,800 to $2,000 a week, and I took a rate that was a little less than that. I was kind of upset to realize that, but all at the same time, it's still a lot of money, a lot more than what I was being paid. And my wife and I got a really good housing situation worked out. This is our neighborhood behind us, and the rate we're paying here is super reasonable, really good for both of us, and overall we're really happy. My wife also got a work from home position as a digital marketer. I started work on a Monday, she started work on a Wednesday, so things are kind of falling in line in that regards, and I'm excited for us to get our budget really nailed down so we can start throwing a lot of money at our loans. I know it's going to be a long haul, and it's going to be hard to see the progress in the beginning, I'm sure, but I'm excited to give you all updates on how all that goes down. So stay tuned for how we start to tackle these loans. I'm hoping to give advice and just experience, tips from my experience, because I'm new at a lot of this too, on just how to pay off the loans fast. So I'll be catching y'all next time. Just a reminder to all you new travel physical therapists or people just starting a new job, if you're feeling super stressed and overwhelmed, just stay calm. Things should start to get better. See you next time. Bye.